All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakadash. And double honors unto the elders and apostles of JMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to all you Akim bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And now I want to get into this lesson here. And this video is from World Star, and you're just going to see how, how through and how just wicked the minds of, the modern day women are. I'm going to let her, say what she says, but this goes to show you that, hey, your number one focus should not be on the woman, man. Hey, you should be stocking up wisdom and getting closer into the real woman, which is wisdom. Matter of fact, I'm going to start off with the book of 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter. And the 27th verse, and it reads, "Art thou bound unto a wife," meaning married, right? "Seek not to be loose," right? Seek not to be removed from her, right? "Art thou loose from a wife," right? If you don't have a wife, seek not a wife. "But, and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned, and if a virgin marry, she hath not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you." Hey, because being that they're the weaker vessel, Satan works with them to come against you, man. Right? And they don't know when, they being attacked. They just carry it out. And then it affects you. And that's in multiple ways. Mental, it's like your spiritual, mental, and physical. Right? Continuing 29, "But this I say, brethren, that the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they have none." And why is that? Ultimately because at the times that we're living in, hey, you need to lock in. If you up under her and worried about what she doing and how she feel, and trying to, dumb yourself down or change how you are because of her, hey, that's completely going off. That's completely going off. You're not focused on the mission and your eyes aren't single. Right? It says, "But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none." And when you take a look at the men of the Lord's women, and you see certain good examples, and then you see, horrible examples, right? Hey, take account of Lot. Here it is. Lot had substance. He had children, land, cattle, position, right, or rank, and he had his wife. And what happened? She wasn't on his program. So ultimately, the Lord did what? Destroyed her. Look at Job. Substance. A bunch of substance, man. Right? Position, same thing. These were faithful men of the Lord. Hey, but their women did what? Hey, Job's wife said, hey, curse the Most High and die, man. So understand that, hey, your woman may not make it either. Hey, now, a woman that's good into you, we hope and pray that she makes it, but there's a percentage that she will not. Because they're so stuck in this world. And here it is, that video that I'm about to show, she's going to complain about how things were so good. Because she don't say nothing negative about the man. But still, what happens? Hey, and I'm gonna get into it. I'm going to just let it play. But I'm going to finish this precept. It said, it remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. I'm going to jump down into 32. It says, "But I will have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried careth for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please Yahweh Shema Shai. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife." Right? So continue to care for the things of the Lord, man. You got duties and responsibilities with your rib, your woman. Hey, but nevertheless, hey, this truth, comes before everything, man. Right? And I got some precepts here because she went into divorce. Right? So let's get into it. And we know the common denominator is always the same thing. She wanted to be a hoe again. That's just what it is, man. Commitment wasn't something that looked pleasing in her eyes because the lifestyle was boring. It was repetitive. You know, she more than likely has single friends. And what do single women do? Single women make women single. They're all in her ear telling her all these things. She probably going out to the clubs and different parties with her single friends and seeing all the men who are giving her attention. And then what? She believes that attention is catered towards them actually wanting her and not just wanting her for the moment. Right? So here it is. She takes this perfect relationship in which she speaks about and watch. Hey, look, you heard what she said. After 15 years of marriage, being with that man for 15 years, she's going to blame her wickedness and say that the Most High said that isn't your husband. Here it is. You've been dealing with this man for this long. Hey, but also understand that, hey, if that's not the first man that she lied down with, hey, she's committed adultery. Right? So the husband that you have is really the man that you lay down with first, man. Hey, but we know how many men was that in between from when she laid down to then. Even if that was the man, then she's really off then. Then she says she blames it on what she's seen that she had options. Right? But she didn't understand the intent of those options. And that's all it is. She's for the streets, man. Hey, a haughty woman may be known by her eyelids, as the scripture says. You know, she was ready to go back out there. Despite everything that man did to help build her up, help build their position up, hey, she was willing to throw it away. But in America, Esau is giving them this luxury. That's part of what Eve seen in the garden, man. Hey, and I'm going to grab it. She's seen that she had power to leave, and power to still be wanted. This is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them, right? And that's because He gives them that leverage to do so. It says, "O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths," right? Hopefully Jake ain't had no children with her, because if he did, hey, now he's about to come out of pocket too. But this just goes to show you, man, hey, focus on the main woman, man. Focus on wisdom. Because anything other than that, hey, is fickle. You know, it's bound to fail or break. Especially, you know, signing papers in this society to be in union. Where does the scripture say you have to go into the enemy, hey, to get a woman, to get your wife? It is Deuteronomy 24 at the top. It says, when a man had taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes because he had found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house. Right? So she leaves with nothing, man. Right? She don't leave with child support or alimony or the same lifestyle she had that you gave her. No. It says, and when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. Right? But let's read what it says in 3. And if the latter husband hate her, right, and write her a bill of divorcement and give it into her hand and send her out of his house, or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife, right? After that, she is defiled. Exactly. And you can't go back into that land, man. You know, speaking, personifying it, basically. For that is an abomination before Yahweh Shema Shai. And thou shalt not cause the land to sin, for the Lord thy power giveth thee for an inheritance. Right? All right, now I'm going to the book of Sirach because it's another precept speaking on this. So that's divorce. It's not what E gives, to women today. That type of oh, you could leave scot-free and get all the benefits. Hey, when you look at the so-called richest women in the world, how did they get their riches? It's not from the accumulation of hard work. It's all from divorce. They're the richest women from divorce. And here it is, you have a N-dub who feels that she still looks some type of way and can be on the market again and ruin the time and experience a man has put into her just because she believed it's the voice of the Lord when it wasn't. That was her undoing, man. The Lord didn't tell you to leave your husband. That type of union, really isn't meant to be broken. But the scripture gives an account of what happens if it does. Right? But here it is. These women in this society throw it around. What they say, over 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Because men just ain't leaving their women like that. But in this society, this is what happens. So leave her alone. Focus on the mission and lock in, man. Now it goes back to 1 Corinthians 7. If you have a wife, don't just do anything to get rid of her, but keep her. If you don't have one, it's no need for it. Keep fighting. This is Sirach 26. Nope, it's 25. Sirach 25 and 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. So who knows on what Jake allowed her to do for them demons to be put on her and for her to fulfill the lust that she had in her mind. But it's supposed to be some type of overwatch, because they're easily impressionable, malleable. And if you have a light woman, then she's going to give you trouble, as the scripture says. And she was one of those. The Sirach 7 and 26, hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman, man. Unto a light woman, right? Like a woman that's easily impressionable. One of them airheaded women that can just see, the physical materials and that'd be enough to her remove herself from you to so-called level up. It says 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. Right? And that comes from the man, not the woman. Now we already know what the comments are going to say. They're going to agree. It says a bag of lies, because in scripture, the Most High doesn't endorse divorce. If she breaks up with you, is because she took a gamble against your future and she thinks she could find better, nothing more. And that applies. She thought she could find better. But we read the scripture in which a man can get rid of a woman, divorce her, right? Let's see. It says, I wonder what the Most High said about them bodies she racked up after the divorce. Because that's exactly what happened. They're demonic. It said that wasn't the Most High. That was the hoe in you. And that was 100% the truth. Also known as she was bored. Stop committing to these modern hoes. So basically you wanted some toxicity in your relationship to add the thrill. Didn't get that. So you refused to take accountability for low-key saying you want to go back to the streets and blame God and religion instead. And he hit it on the head, man. It wasn't exciting enough. Everything was too perfect. He was too good of a man. It was too boring. That's what they say. Oh, you don't spend enough time with me. The same shit, man. That's the basis on the majority of divorces in the States, man. Not infidelity, but the fact that the woman gets bored or feel like, oh, we just don't vibe anymore. The serpent gave them this leverage. This is what Eve seen in the garden, man. This is what we have now, plain and simple. So after 15 years, that man deserves that after helping you and doing all he can for you. There's just another reason as to why we have to get out of here, and another reason as to why Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to destroy A lot of Israelite women, man. A lot of Israelite women are going to be destroyed, man, and have judgment brought upon them for the wickedness that they do in this society, man. Hey, the men too. We understand that. But this lesson isn't about the men. Right? Hey, but this is what Christianity gives you. The ability to throw away your family, to throw away the man, and to raise you up into a level to where you feel as if you're still, accessible. And then blame it on the Lord. Hey, but Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Hey, stay away from these modern hoes, man. Deal with them accordingly. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto the body. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.